guys, let's go and search for the CPUs. What you have to do in this Xserve is you have to put this plastic cover away, and this plastic cover is connected by a few screws. So let's unscrew them. There goes number one. There goes number two. Number three gone. Number four gone. And number five gone. And then you can lift up the plastic cover so you can have a better look at the inside. So guys, here this thing is those are the cooling fans units, and they produce this awesome sound that I really enjoy of this Xserve, that makes it sound like an airplane. Yeah, so guys, here we have the cooling fans. So as I've told you, there is a red one and there is a silver one. The red one is under this CPU cooler. There is the 2.8 GHz quad core, and it has the temperature sensor on it. So this is the active CPU, and this is just a CPU cooler without, and a CPU socket, but without the CPU on it. So we will unscrew those four screws right here to get this CPU cooler off. So, and off the cooler comes, and underneath it we have the CPU socket. Yeah, so the first thing to do is you have to open this socket up. Guys, you know what? I will unscrew all of those, the other heatsink as well, so that we can have a better look on what is going on. That should be easier. If you do that, you have to pay attention. There is the temperature sensor. It's right on this thing, and you don't want to rip that away. Yeah, there you go. There you see it. It's right from here to here. So sorry guys, I had to change lenses for this thing to work, and so that you can see it properly. So let's insert the CPU. On the CPU itself you have a yellow arrow, and you have on this plate you have an arrow on the holder as well. So you line that up, and that should be it. Then you close it. It's in quite well. You close it up, and that is a successful installation of a CPU. Okay guys, so now let's cover this CPU, this new CPU, with thermal compound. Yeah, so the heat shield of the CPU needs to be fully covered. So that we have a nice and even heat spread in this Xserve for the CPU. That should be it for that side of things. So, what I will do next is I will let's make you see that a bit better and clearer. Yeah, you see that. This is the old compound of the other CPU, and so yeah, you can see that is the old compound of temperature, what is it called, of thermal paste, and using a bit of washing alcohol I will rub the old compound away. First on the CPU and then on the cooler. I need a new tissue. Yeah guys, so there we go. That is completely clean. So let's put new thermal compound on the old CPU. Okay, there we go. So the important step on this process is that you have to plug in those temperature sensors. Yeah, there you see, this is the temperature sensor. And you have to plug them in right next to the CPU. You have to plug them in, and then you can put the heatsink back on and screw it back in place. Yeah, and that should work like a dream. So now to my newly bought temperature sensor. It fits right in. So let's plug it into this into the port. Like so. Yeah, like so. Looking good. And now let's take a little bit of thermal compound to get it seated on the and get it pushed against the CPU cooler, which is important. Yeah, so the temperature sensor is on. Let's put the heatsink back on, like so, and screw it down. Yeah, so guys, the 4 screws are for the CPU cooler are back in. So let's build this thing back together. So first thing to do is you have to realign this plastic cover. And then find your goddamn screwdriver. Which I lost. Hey guys, I'm quite big at that. I really am. I put my stuff to the side and then I don't find it again. Yeah, I see it. That really annoys me. It is really bad with me. And it happens really often. So, okay, back on track. Let's put those 5 screws back into the Xserve. This plastic cover is the main use of it is to channel the air right from those fans through the CPU coolers, which are now laid down here, and through the RAM modules. So yes, this thing really is put together and thought out by clever engineers. I really do like that. They really thought about a lot of things. So yeah, that is the benefit of getting server grade stuff. It normally means that stuff is built to a much higher quality. The parts are put together with more thought, and yeah, it really is a difference to consumer stuff. You really have to admire how much technology in what little space they put in here. I now have 2 quad-core processors, so a total of 8 cores in this machine, 3 hard drives, 2 power supplies, a video card. You can have a lot of RAM in it. You have a DVD burner and drive, and I even have got a fiber channel card, all in such a small space. Yeah, I really do like that. It's server, and you see it. You pay for it quite a lot more if you buy it new, but in the long term it pays off. It really is quite a lot better constructed than the Mac Pro, which isn't bad constructed. I don't want to say that, but the quality in here really is another one. So let's close this thing up. And screw it back together. like so. So guys, now it's the moment of truth. We are back on the screwed together Xserve. You are looking onto my monitor, which I have connected via VGA and VGA to DVI adapter into the new graphics card. And now I am hoping that everything runs into plan. So I hope that every processor, those two processors will show up, and the graphics card will show up, and I hope that the fans will speed down then, because that should mean that the temperature sensor does its job right. So, fingers crossed. Let's start her up. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, I need to plug in the power cable from the back. My fault. Okay, now let's power this machine up. Whoa guys, what is that? It seems like we have problems with the graphics card. Let's hope that this adjusts. The system is booting. So let's see what happens. Whew. I'm not sure what that is, guys. I really am not. The system has booted up. But oh my word, that doesn't look terribly good. Let's have a look at about this Mac. So one good thing is that the Mac has successfully integrated the second quad core. So yes, there you see it. We have 2 times 2.8 GHz quad core Intel CPU. Let's go to more information. And it successfully loaded the graphics card. There we have it, NVIDIA GeForce GT 120 512 megabytes. I'm not sure, guys, what that is. I really am not. It seems to me like the graphics card is kind of dead. Let's see if we can adjust to our monitor the right way. Maybe that helps. No, it doesn't. Ah, I see, it was not the right. I'm really not sure what this is all about. It could be that the graphics card is on its way out. Let's restart the system. Maybe that helps. So the problem is not gone. I will have to look into that. Okay guys, the problem may, I say may, but it really may be solved. What I did was I plugged in a real DVI cable, and now it seems to run fine. So maybe just the DVI to VGA adapter is a piece of shit. Because this, guys, looks awesome. And so it seems that my Xserve with the new GT150 works like a charm. Which is awesome news, guys. But let's wait until we are up and running. Looking good. Looking really good, guys. So let's have a look into about this Mac. So yes, we have the two 2.8 GHz quad cores. So a total of 8 cores by 2.8 GHz. 8 GB of 80 MHz DDR2 RAM and Lion 10.75. Let's go into the there we go, guys. So the processor, the RAM, the graphics card, everything is working. That's amazing, and I really do like that. So yes, all that was faulty is that shitty DVI to VGA adapter. The rest is running like a dream. Amazing, guys. So that should be it for today. I call this Xserve upgraded. The only thing that isn't upgraded is the RAM, and as I've already told you, I will do that if I have the money. If I have the money to do it. So thank you very, very much for watching and for taking a part in this journey. Thank you very much and goodbye.